Alright, so we are back. We have a new restreamer, which is me. We're joined by NoobSalmon for the next run. He's going to be playing Fallout 3. So whenever you're ready, just let me know.
Alright, so hello. This is Fallout 3 all quests, and we start with a pre-made save, which is the first autosave that the game makes when we gain control of the character. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do is quick save and quick loading that skips NPC's dialogue. It's pretty useful. We're gonna use quick save and quick loading a lot because it's really broken in this game. And it's pretty good. So for our special stats we need 10 endurance, 10 charisma, 8 intelligence and 9 luck. And we need to maximize our speech skill. That's why we need charisma and luck and endurance, mostly for safety, and intelligence for leveling up a bit faster, and also it adds some points to the repair skill. Okay, so we're gonna skip that dialogue here twice, quick swing including again, and waiting for his cue here. And skipping dialogue a lot, and opening this door with the strength of a baby, and that's the first quest done, called Baby Steps. And the first real quest is just to grow up, and we are 10 years old now. We are at our birthday party, but we are kind of antisocial, and we're just gonna go away because we don't like birthday parties, and meet our boy Jonas here downstairs. So I went through a wall, obviously. I'm gonna explain that a bit later. So that spawns behind us.
Are you ready for your...
Gives us the BB gun. So this is the combat tutorial, I guess. I shoot Jonas because he walks to this room faster. Nice.
Good work. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with the big game hunter. Smile.
Okay, so that's the second quest down, called Growing Up Fast. Jump 6 years ahead, and this is the goat, and which is a test that we need to take, and oops. And basically what it does is that
well, you made it.
you can tag 3 skills, and tag explosives, lockpick, and speech. And we need speech for the speed check at Megaton. We need explosives because we need 25 explosives at disarming the Megaton bomb, and lockpick because we need 100 lockpick to open very hard locks. And this is Amata. She's annoying. We just skip her dialogues, and we pick up the contents of that first aid box. We're gonna punch the air now. Also, we void it out, and punching the air prevents NPCs talking to us.
Hold on, Missy, I just want to talk to you. Off with you now.
And there we go. We punch the air twice and they don't talk to us. It's pretty useful in real life. So I void out again. Also, I'm gonna quit the game a bit, just because I fix something quickly after this part. Game makes a save here. Just a second. Because the game's gonna crash if I don't fix something. Okay. Sorry. Be right back.
In the meantime, I'll read a donation quickly.
Sure.
We've got a $5 donation from Dutchies that says, "Just a reminder that glitches ruin the integrity of speedrunning."
Thanks, Duchess.
Very true.
Very true. Absolutely. Okay, so everything is fixed now. So I voided out, and this game has a failsafe. If you go out of bounds too much, the game resets you a specified position in the cell, and that's called the COC warping. I'm just going it winning out. So it's gonna be pretty useful for the rest of the run. And 25 explosives, and the rest goes to speech. And we picked that girl. It doesn't matter too much which perk we pick. What matters is the skill points. Most of the perks are for safety. Alright, so as you can see, I'm walking kinda slow, and it's gonna be a pain to run this game with this speed, so I need to speed things up. But we need some items for that. And I'm waiting for Lucky Hair this cycle, who is a traveling merchant, and he's not here. There we go, it's his cycle.
Ah, fellas.
So we're gonna sell the 8 Simpacks and buy a missile and a missile launcher. That's gonna be good for us. And here comes the best glitch in the entire Fallout series. Oops. Yeah. So I'm just gonna pull out the missile launcher and make a hard save here. It's gonna be important. And I'm trying to cripple myself. At the same time, I reload a quick save. And I got the breakable one, which is awful. There we go, we got it. So this is called Speed Cripple, and basically I unlocked the sprinting option in the game. That's all you need to know. It's not cheating, don't worry. I disarm the bomb, and that adds a quest Power of Atom. But we need to talk to Lucas. Seems to actually finish that quest, so it's not done yet. And here comes a big orangey part of the game, which is, I mentioned that the hard speed check is coming up, completing the quest. Wasteland Survival Guide.
So, how's this?
And you need to convince Moira Brown not to write the Wasteland Survival book, because that's a really long quest, and at the beginning you can convince her just to... It's a bad idea, and it's gonna complete the quest, and you have 41% chance of the speed check, so every time I fail I just reload. It's kinda awful. Right the moment, third try I think. There we go, we got it. Also I pick up this holotape, that's the first clue for the quest. The replicated man, it's super important. And I just fast travel back to Megaton, so I save some walking time. And from now on I put all my points to lockpick, Black Widow. There's Lucas Sims. So I complete... Power of Atom. And we are done with Megaton. Yay, we are going super fast. Okay, so Speed Cripple is an interesting glitch in this game. You need to make a quick save and then again cripple yourself in the legs. And when you are crippled, your speed is reset to 0, and then it's compensated by about 60% of your normal speed. And then if you confuse the game by just reloading your normal character at the same time you cripple yourself, it's gonna stack your crippled speed onto your normal speed. And it's a really stupid glitch, because there's actually a breakable and unbreakable version of it, and we want to get the unbreakable obviously. The breakable is just, if you reload the game it will just, you will lose it. That's annoying. So... oh my god, this is the best RNG ever. So we got a quantum spawn there. That's a super lucky run already. So we need that quantum to spawn there. We're gonna do a magic trick later on, and there's a 10% chance of a quantum spawn in one of the vending machines, and there are 2 outside and 1 inside of the Super Duper Mart. And then if you don't have quantum spawn outside, which is usually the case, then you need to farm it inside. And the spawn item set if you enter the area the first time. So I would have just made a quick save outside and then just reload every time to farm that quantum, but didn't have to do that, because we got super lucky. That saves a bunch of time, so... And the Coca-Cola quantum is for a quest later on. If you play this game you probably know which quest it is. Okay, next up is Dukov's place. So, Dukov is a friendly guy that we're totally not gonna kill. So we need to have some items from him, or just one item specifically. And with the power of friendship, just gonna reload this. There we go. So we get the Go Special Key. We killed one of his girlfriends, I guess, and we pick up at least 30 empty whiskey bottles. None of this makes sense, right? There we go, we did it. Okay, so we killed the cop because we need his special key for the quest. You gotta shoot them in the head, which is, in short, you need to collect 3 keys for a guy named Mr. Crowley, and he just requests us to collect 3 keys, but we're gonna collect them before he gives us the quest, and that's gonna complete it. We kill one of the ladies of the night because this gives us enough bad karma to enter Paradise Falls later on. Because if you don't have bad karma, they don't really let you in unless you do a speed check, and it saves like 3 seconds, I think. And then we picked up at least 30 whiskey bottles because of a magic trick later on. Don't worry about it now. It's not cheating. It's fun. We're gonna do something with the whiskey bottles and the quantum. It's just hang on to that. Yeah, we're gonna actually finish the round with a really bad karma, because actually bad karma is just like almost always the fastest option. And we're gonna now discover some festival locations. First one is Jefferson Memorial. It's gonna be important for later on, and the festival back to Vault 101. We go north. Yeah, quickly, I forgot to mention how clipping works. Again, quick save and quick loading just clips through walls and 3D objects because of a weird rendering sequence in this game. Also, I quick save and quick load to negate fall damage because that also works in this game. Like, come on, Bethesda, it's game design is spot on. And we are heading to north to Big Town. So if we have some more donations, maybe now's the time.
We do not at the moment have any more donations.
Okay.
But you can coax chat into doing that if you want them to.
Yeah, please donate, guys. It's for a good cause. Okay, here comes one of my favorite tricks in the game, which is the mailbox jumps. Got it first try. Save 6 seconds because otherwise you have to go around to discover this place. It starts the quest.
Hey, who are you?
Big Trouble in Big Town. It doesn't matter too much because we can still complete this quest without it, but we need to discover this place first. And yeah, the first 20 minutes of the run is just this nice, comfy holding W stuff, so it's pretty chill. Okay, so quickly, what's this categories about? So what does all quests mean? Because it sounds arbitrary. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing all of the mark quests in this game. Mark quests are quests that raises our quest counter in our Pip-Boy, in our stats menu, and there are 31 of them only, in case you didn't know. And we are not gonna do the unmarked quests, and we're not gonna do the DLC quests because there are different categories for that. So it's a nice, comfy, like 90-minute run with this. So it's pretty good. Alright, next stop is RFU. And this is a scripted
Hang on, you're not one of them.
this is
Now what the
scripted
hell
explosions, you don't have to worry about anything. Hope you guys are ready for the best quest in the game, which is just the first part is just knocking on some doors and checking some people.
What the hell are you doing in?
Yeah, this guy's rude. We have to check 3 families here. First family is okay. The second one is
It's nice to see
okay. Karen, I guess. No, these guys are sleeping. Oh, Feels bad, man. Okay, for this quest called Blood Ties, the West family is just dead for some reason.
What did they tell you?
But only the parents, and Ivan says that we have to find their kid who is missing, and the family is basically, they pretend to be vampires, and they just terrorize the area here, and Ivan gives us location to the family, and we have to talk to Ian. They have taken hostage, I guess. And yeah, so I just swing quick load to move towards that spot and negate full damage. Easy. Alright. So actually we discovered Northwest Seneca metro station, and then this is actually the place where we return for the Black Ties quest, but we won't do this now because our gun is pretty bad. Like, we have 9 gun skills, and the 10mm gun that we got from Amata is just horrible. Horrible aiming, horrible like damage, and soon we will have a really OP gun, so get ready for that. It's gonna be pretty useful in combat. Not gonna spoil it, what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be good. Okay, so next up is Paradise Falls. This is the stuff that I mentioned, that you need the Karma speed check, so you only do 3 speech or dialogues checks instead of like 6 or something, I don't know. There we go. And that also starts the quest Strictly Business. It's a really interesting quest, even though casually it probably isn't. You need to enslave 4 VIP slaves for the slavers there, because they are slavers. You can see the list on the left, and turns out they give you like a mesmatron which messes people, and then you have to put the slave collar on them, and it's like an animation, and you have to talk to them, and that's how you enslave people in this game. It turns out you can only enslave 1 person and kill the rest of it. The rest of them, because if you kill them, they are off this checklist, and you don't obviously no longer need to enslave them. And it turns out, sadly, if you kill all 4 of them, the quest will fail. So at least 1 person needs to be enslaved, sadly. The first one on the list is Arkansas from the minefield that we are going, so you can actually guess if you're gonna enslave him or not. But since, you know, we kill most of them, it's a good guess that we might kill him. We also discovered Germantown police and HQ. That's gonna be so quest location. All right. I think I explained all the glitches, but I'd be wrong. But yeah. Pretty much how Fallout 3 goes. Running around a lot. This part is kinda the boring part, but soon this round will get super hectic, I guess. This is the minefield, this is super scary, but since I know the route, it won't take any damage, don't worry. Here's Arkansas. And rest in pieces. There we go. Okay, so we are heading to Vault 92, which is a place that we get the like special violin from Agatha's for the quest called Agatha's Song. But before that, we're gonna do a weapon switch, because you probably saw that the 10mm gun is kind of bad. It wasn't that bad this time, but it can be really awful, and we're gonna pick up a gun quickly. Called the Alien Blaster, or as we call it, the A-Lemel Blaster. And this is the location where the Mothership Zeta DLC starts, but it's really important that the DLC is disabled for this run, because otherwise you will be beamed up. And you have to complete the DLC if you wanna return, it's not good enough. obviously it's kind of a time loss. So here's the gun, and we pick up the ammo. There we go. So this is the OP gun, and the reason why it's OP because this is an energy weapon, first of all, which are usually OP, and then it has a 100% chance of a critical shot every time. And since I'm playing this on very easy, it's gonna one-shot kill every single enemy almost, except for maybe that close. And I think the Super Mutant Masters, but the rest of the enemies just one-shot kills basically. Okay. So Vault 92 is coming up. And here's gonna be a really cool glitch, and you can actually see the out of bounds movement here, probably the first time after the first wall section. Oops. Okay, so I pick up a fish emitter here, that's gonna be important later. Gonna clip through that door here, gonna go out of bounds, grab this door out of bounds. Keep OB again, and we're gonna do a glitch called third person interaction glitch to pick up the violin here. This is sometimes monk-ass. Come on. You pick up. Here you go. I think I did it. There we go. We did it, and I void out to skip at the end of the vault. Okay, so this glitch called third person interaction glitch is kind of weird because your third person camera is not centered on your character, so the hitbox of that camera is just glitched out, I guess. I'm not sure how it works, but you can access objects through walls with it. It's just awesome, yes. So this is old only, where a bunch of death clones spawn, and I low-key waiting for a death claw boost because it's like a super big boost, but we didn't get it. So that's sad. Okay, we're going east, and next up is Republic of Dave, and Dave has the second key, second special key after the ghosts for the quest. You gotta shoot them in the head. And normally you take the front door, and a little kid stops you and just, you know, asks you who you are and what the hell is going on, and that's slow. So we're gonna take the back door here. There's a door here in the fence, it's just hidden. Oops. Oh, I was too. I jinxed it, nice. There we go. Oh my god, this is bad. I don't know what happened, but there we go. Okay, so this is the last time that we use the 10mm gun, and our HP is kinda bad, but it's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna drop the items that I don't need, kinda slowly, because accidentally might drop something that's important. So the rest of the run is gonna be with Alien Blaster, actually. Alright. Okay. So, we are heading east now to the Temple of Union. We're gonna meet some slaves who escaped from their slave owners, and this is actually a quest script that I found. Normally you have to either side with the slaves or the slavers, and it's like you have to complete the Lincoln artifacts and stuff like that. It's pretty boring stuff. Turns out that if you kill the leader of the slaves before talking to him, and then later talking to the slavers, the quest will be completed easy, because the slavers are after this specific guy here, and since he's dead, it's no longer relevant, but the quest will be completed anyways. Weird trigger there. Okay, so we're gonna try to shoot him with our... It's bad. With our very accurate gun. There, we did it. The fun fact is that if you talk to him and then kill him, the quest will fail for some reason. So, let's kill him there. We used to clip inside and talk to him and actually complete the quest in a different way, but since we found this one, it's pretty fast. Next up is Canterbury Commons. For the quest, we're gonna complete what it's called, Superhuman Gambit. There are two superhumans here, the antagonizer and the... what's his name? Mechanist, yeah.
Are you all
And we
right?
need to solve the problem all the time because they are fighting all the time and it's annoying, and this guy asks us to, you know, just help us please. So we're gonna solve the problem with the power of, you know, friendship. There we go, problem is solved. Easy. Need to return to talk to this guy to actually complete the quest. Oops. And there we go, we completed the quest. GG. Okay, it's a weird place to level up. I'm fine with this. Get it. Okay, so we're gonna do the magic trick now I mentioned earlier. There's one quantum here, and soon I have 40 quantums, because, you know, Bethesda. So it's obviously not cheating, and this is obviously a magic trick just pulled off. Okay, so this is a duping glitch that was found by another runner named Cobra, where you can actually withdraw spawn items that are in containers, because you saw that there was a dialog prompt when you withdraw an item, which was like how many of them do you want to withdraw, and then I confused the game and I actually withdrew the item before that prompt popped up, and if I press A to take all, it's gonna dupe the item under that, so that's how you do it. And it's super important because we need 30 quantums for a quest later on, and before this we used to collect all the 30 quantums, and the whole run was based around that, so that was like one of the biggest glitches that was really useful in this run. It's not really useful in other categories, but it's really useful in this one. So, next quest is called Those, which is just killing some fire ants. And we take the key from this guy so we can open this door. Okay, this is kind of a boring quest. The only thing is super hard is so for this quest, the quest giver called Brian Wilkes tried to follow us all the time, and his AI is set to follow us if we enter the surrounding area. But if he is aggroed, his AI will mess up and he stops following us, and it's actually a pain to find him after this. So hopefully that won't happen. So I just void it out in the, you know, out OB water, and I void it again. And I clip inside here so I can fast travel. Because there are some enemies nearby. Hopefully Brian is here. He's here, nice.
It was so.
So we got lucky this time, and that completes the quest. Those. Okay. Going super fast, I guess. Okay. Here we are at Jefferson Memorial, and we need to kill the critters inside. Mostly they are super mutants. And it's super important that you kill all of them inside, because we're gonna return to this place with the Rivet City scientists and also with our dad. Spoilers, we actually find our dad. And if you don't kill the enemies inside, they're gonna be waiting outside once you fast travel here. And since there are enemies outside, they will be either fleeing from them or being aggroed to them, and it just wastes a ton of time. Also, I can get back my HP here, which is pretty cool. Surprise. Okay, one more left, and then I will do... There we go. Thankfully it's here. You die, thanks. So I'm gonna sleep here, just... For safety. Okay, there we go. If you sleep in this game, your health resets. Also, your crippled limbs will be healed for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so here comes a void out here. It's pretty cool. So you just need to go in third person and fall out of bounds, and you're just gonna be reset back to the start. Also, this is kind of a risky area because they can throw a grenade at me. But they didn't. Oh, I didn't mention that if you cripple your legs in this with this glitch on, the speed cripple, you lose this speed glitch, and you have to reapply it, and it's a big time loss. We don't want to do that. And that's the main reason I made a safety save, by the way. That's not the main reason, but that's one of the reasons I made a safety save, because you can actually... the speed cripple is transferable to other save files as well, so if you get it, you can transfer it to other save files. Okay, are you guys ready for the best strat in the whole run? Which is just opening this door. That saves 2 seconds. Hope you enjoyed it. I say that every single run, by the way, when I'm doing PB runs, so never gets old. Okay, so this is the first introduction of the metro lines in the DC area in Fallout 3. And every single metro looks the same kinda, so it's kinda hard to memorize it if you just learning this game at the beginning. But we have to go through here because we need to get to the mall. It's like downtown DC, I guess. I'm not sure about this. I'm not from the States. Okay, so the first stop is the Museum of Technology. Gonna void out here. I said void out. There we go. Void out here. Take the tour.
Concerns about security? Our the unlikely event arise, and we hope you've enjoyed our tour today.
That was a nice tour. Okay, so the reason why we got here is to get the relay dish for the quest, the Galaxy News Radio. So I'm opening this lock, first try, easy. Also I'm using force lock to open doors because that's faster. If I fail, I just reload a quick save I make before the door opening. There we go, we took the relay dish. Oh, nice. Nice super mutant dialogues there. Yeah. So, what is it called? I forgot this quest. Galaxy News Radio, okay. So, for the Galaxy News Radio quest, yeah, there is 3Dog, and who is a radio DJ, and he asked us to install the relay dish because his broadcast is kinda bad and needs to be fixed, and you actually need to install that onto the Washington Monument here. So technically you can do a bunch of second trick in this game, but turns out that if you install the relay dish, technically you can't enter like casually because it's locked. You need to get the key from 3Dog. But if you actually clip inside of the Washington Monument, and if you install the relay dish, the quest will start. But if you return to 3Dog, you won't have any dialogue because it's like game will be super confused and it's just soft locks the quest. So it would be cool if you can do this, but technically it's time loss. Not just time loss, it's a soft lock actually.
I'm Leroy Walker.
So I talked about the head of state quest where we kill the slave there, and that's it. That's the quest done. We talked to the leader of the slavers, and
Hey there.
that was an easy quest completion. Yes, we do the main quest of the vanilla game and all the side quests in the vanilla game. So I discovered the Museum of History there. It's a fast travel point, and we're gonna go full Nick Cage and steal the Declaration of Independence. Okay, there we go. Oh. So if you shoot this vehicle twice, it will explode when you get near it, and the run ends in sadness. Probably. Don't want to do that. Sorry, Sydney. She's also after the Declaration of Independence. We're gonna help her getting rid of the super mutants first. Oh my god. Thank you. There we go. She's saved. She was a good fighter.
Whew.
That was a really decent firefight. Sydney, you are the best. Thank you for helping me. Also, goodbye. Okay, so that was kind of a bad move, but I need to kill her. Sorry. But we need to talk to her first because she gives us the key for the cargo lift. Okay. Thought I didn't quick save it properly. The reason why I killed her because at this point she becomes a temporary follower and she will follow us everywhere and she can actually cause quests to fail, so we don't want to have her. So this is a hard clip, but I did it. We have to get in, out of bounds in the top of this section. Killing this guy for terminal password. We open the strong room doors. And we did it. We stole the Declaration of Independence. Enter your Nick Cage emotes in the chat, guys, if you have any. Okay, and we're gonna escape by voiding out again. Oh, that was easy. That's also a hard clip sometimes. Okay, and the next step is blood ties, and that's the main reason we kill Sydney, because blood ties has a weird script triggers, and actually if you complete the quest, or no, complete the objective, and you kill any of the members of the family, the quest will fail. So, and Sydney likes to shoot vampires for some reason, so it's absolutely bad we have her here. So I killed that guy because he wants to talk to us, and we don't want to talk to him. This is kind of a Among Us section, but we did it. Didn't step into traps, I guess. Good.
Whoa,
We talk to this guy. He opens or gives us the key, I guess, or something. Or some money. Alright, so for this quest you need to convince Ian from RFU to either come with us or just stay there. And he's in a locked room, so we need to get the key for that room, and it's here. Pocket of Vance, who is the leader of the vampires. We also get the shish kebab, which is gonna be useful later, because he has one. Shish kebab is pretty cool.
thought I heard guns.
So here's Ian. We convince him, you know, don't stay here because the leader is dead. He's like, okay, I'm returning home, and that's it. We just need to return to Even King in RFU to complete the quest. And I'm just gonna void out here. Come on, void out, please. Okay, this is pretty bad. I hate stair clips. Stair clips are the worst. Come on, please. Oh, God. There we go. Did it. Oh no, I messed up. This is pretty bad. If you're fast enough, you can ignore these people. Or the enemies, because I couldn't fast travel because of enemies nearby. That's kind of rare, so... Minor time loss here. Whatever. Don't run away, please. Oh, thanks.
There she is.
There we go, we completed the quest. Okay, so here comes another walking section. We just discover the location and then we continue the main quest. So if you have donations, now it's a good time to eat them.
We still do not have any donations.
Oh, okay. So, we continue the main quest. We're actually gonna find our dad, Liam Neeson himself. So, hope you guys are hyped for that. So, briefly, those of you who haven't played this game before, but I doubt that people watching haven't played this, but try to explain. So, mainly, the game is about... so our dad was a scientist along with our mom, but our mom died of childbirth, and then they abandoned the project. And the project was just to clear all the water in the surrounding area, and called Project Purity. And our dad had an inkling and he wanted to continue that project, so he escapes and he tries to find a solution for actually purifying all the contaminated water in the area. And then yeah, we just need to find him because we need answers, because he thought that if he leaves us at the vault that we grew up in, that it's gonna be safe. It turns out that, you know, the Overseer wants to kill us because of that, so it's obviously not ideal. So we want answers now. And normally you go through Megaton and talk to Moriarty at Moriarty's saloon, and he gives a clue to Three Dog at the GNR Plaza. And if you get there, you can either do the quest that I mentioned with the relay dish, or you do a speed check, and the next clue Three Dog gives you is the clue for Dr. Lee at Rivet City. And Dr. Lee says that our dad went to Vault 112 because he thinks that there's an item like called the GEC, the Garden of Eden Creation Kit, which used to be a military weapon, and it creates life from anywhere. And then he thinks that it's in Vault 112. It turns out it's not there, but he got captured because Vault 112 is an experimental vault, and they capture people from the wasteland and use them in simulations because the overseer is kind of a psycho. So we need to rescue that now. And I think I explained the main story quickly. That's the whole game is about, just finding Liam Neeson and try to clear the water, and pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, we discovered little lamplight for later. we will return to that spot. You probably know what's in there if you played this game before. Okay, so Vault 112 is actually a hidden vault, and it's under Smith Case's garage. So we're gonna go there now. So vault doors are not solid. I said they are not solid. There we go. So you can just clip through them.
Welcome.
So we're gonna enter the simulation now.
Tranquility Lounger is available.
Yeah, Liam Neeson gets taken from us. Haha. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So we need to equip the Vault 112 suit to enter. We're gonna use the third person interaction glitch again. We enter here. It saves no time, but it looks cooler. Yeah, so the reason I mentioned this main quest skip is that you can actually find this accidentally, and you can skip all the backtracking before that, but the game still rewards you for doing that, so it completes all of the quests that I mentioned. Oops. So the quest will be complete. I think 2 quests will be completed immediately once you enter this area. Okay, so this is Tranquility Lane. We're in a simulation. We are a kid now, and you can do a pretty long quest here. But if you press the failsafe, you access the Chinese invasion program, and they will be. The residents will be freed, I guess. That's the right word, including our dad.
You've saved me.
Yes, I saved you. Blah blah blah. Yes, I don't care. Goodbye. Okay, so I'm walking slower now, and there's a reason for it, and that's the reason why I made a quick save, or the hard save, before Megaton, before getting the speed triple, because if your character model changes, you lose speed triple no matter what, so we need to reapply it. And it's actually more consistent if you quit the game and reload the game to reapply it. For some reason, sometimes some runners can do this without it, but I'm not one of those runners, so let's reload the save. Yeah, we need 100 lockpick because that skips certain areas. Okay, come on. So we reapply speed triple now, and there we go, and you load the autosave, so since this is a glitch that's transferable to our other save files, we can just run faster now. Okay, I need to re-equip some stuff here, and there we go. And for some reason, because you escape this simulation fast, you get this black and white environment here, but it will go away like in a couple of seconds, and for some reason this is like consistent. I don't know what this is, but that's what you get. Okay. Next up is Girder Shade, and actually we're gonna complete the quest, the Nuka-Cola challenge, where we need to give 30 Nuka-Cola quantums to Sierra, and we did it already. We collected exactly where we collected 40, I think, so quote-unquote collected. Oh, she's fleeing, that's bad. There we go.
Sierra Petrova does.
No, we just need to write options. There we go. Quest is completed. And we get a bunch of money from it, and we don't have to worry about money anymore, so it's good. We need some money for Paradise Force later, but that's about it. Okay, so we are going to that place there, called Timpani Tower. And this is actually a scary place because the quest can softlock here, and I have a backup save for that, but let's hope I don't have to use that. Okay, so for this quest you need to again choose a side. It's like really common in these Bethesda games. You need to choose a side between like some parties, and there are the residents of Timpani Tower who are kind of racists and bigots, and they hate ghouls, and some of the ghouls want to live inside Timpani Tower because it's safer. So you can actually choose like multiple endings to this quest. It's really like can be long, can be interesting, but we're gonna choose the fastest one, which is just actually killing the ghouls is the fastest one, sadly, because you only need to kill 3 named ghouls, and otherwise, if you side with the ghouls, you need to kill all of the residents, and there are like at least 20, I think, so it's not ideal.
You can tell
So here's the first one we kill, Roy Walker, or what's his name? And we start the quest from this guy. Ticket, whatever. There we go. Alright, and also here is Susan, hopefully. She's here, yes. So she's the only one that we enslave
Whoa.
for the quest Strictly Business.
What the hell?
And we did it. So she is enslaved. So there's a very hard door there, so just you void out and you teleport the other side of that door so you don't have to open it. And we void out again. Void out again. Come on. Kill the second ghoul. No. Oh no, that's bad luck. That's really bad luck. Okay. It's gonna go upstairs. That's wasted a ton of time, but whatever. There we go. It's a bad spawn there. Usually you can shoot him, but I was unlucky. And the third one is the Lady Ghoul. I forgot her name. She's usually asleep, so you know, for a nice visit. Gonna void out. Oh, come on. Staircaps are the worst. There we go. And we're gonna leave and return to Timpani Tower. Yes, I lost karma. I know. I'm a bad person. But I'm also fast, so it's okay. Hopefully. Nice. The quest didn't softlock, so GG, honestly. Okay, Paradise Falls. We're gonna turn in Susan, who we enslaved. That's it. And repair. And body mass. Okay, so we enter the slaver's place, I guess. This is we're gonna do the quest called Rescue from Paradise, where we need to rescue some kids from Little Lamplight. And the fastest way to rescue them is kind of underwhelming, but you just buy them and that's it.
You must be our prospective.
And
We have got a $5 donation from Nemesis678 that
okay.
says for stay clip.
Yes, sure.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Pardon me.
What the hell, lady?
The kids are saved.
Well, I guess that.
Oh, it's a weird angle there. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's that quest done, and we're gonna do Big Trouble in Big Town. Oops. Go. This is why we needed 100 lockpicks, because this door opens. Alright, that was kind of lucky. You have a 10% chance for that lock opening. So here is Red. We're gonna rescue her, but no one else. And she has the second clue for the quest, Replicated Man. And we need to have all 3 clues, by the way. I can't fast travel because enemies nearby, which is bad. Oh my god, this is super bad. Good luck so far. No.
I'm glad.
This one, and this one. Okay. Did it. Okay, so a little bit of explanation here. So again, Red is rescued, so he completed that quest. But there's another guy there called Shorty at the Germantown HQ, and we leave there because it's an optional to rescue him as well. And Red is also on the list for the Strictly Business quest. So we actually need to enslave her, or you know, kill her, and then it turns out that if you choose the right dialogue options, you can actually leave them alone. And they have a scripted event after a few in-game days where a super mutant horde is gonna attack the town, and they all gonna die. If you leave them alone, they die. It's a scripted death, and since everyone dies, Red will die, and she will be off the list, and that's how we take care of that. Okay, next up is Oasis, and normally you have to go around this rock pile, but we're just gonna dig inside of the rocks because, you know, that's fast. And we just access the fast travel point. Come on. There we go.
Outsider. I'm so glad you're here.
Alright, so this is the quest called Oasis. And there are the tree mongers or whatever, and they worship a talking tree for some reason called Harold, who is featured in Fallout 1 and 2 as well. And Harold doesn't want to be worshipped, so he just asks us to kill him. Come on. So we're gonna do that. It's obviously faster than just resolving this problem peacefully. Also we drink some drugs, I guess, and we're gonna be in a weird state. Okay, so if it turns out that you can only kill Harold if you destroy his heart, but it turns out you can kill Harold with a fiery weapon. That's why we need the shish kebab for 3 gasm. There we go, we completed the quest. They are pissed, but who cares, right? Okay, so Rivet City is super important in the run because we're gonna do a bunch of stuff here, we're gonna advance a bunch of quests, we're gonna complete them. So if you mess this up, then the run is pretty much screwed. So the very important first thing is that we need to spawn the search clue for the quest, Replicated Man, which is Dr. Preston. He's here. And that spawns Veronica Watts over there, and we need to get the fake android component from her.
Don't even think of breaking into that.
You've been rather busy.
And we're gonna give the guy who's after a missing android, whatever. It's a really long quest again. I don't have time to explain, but if you give him the fake android component, then that's the quest.
I told you we need to get back to
First talking to that to advance the main quest.
Good to see you.
You there.
And there we go. We completed the Replicated Man.
Is everything all right?
Do you have a quick time for a donation?
Sure.
Quite an impressive.
Okay, we've got a $5 donation from Fallen Ranger that says Noobs a Vault Boy is best emote on Twitch. Also, while I'm here, thanks Moon for the host right there. We've got a few extra viewers compared to what we were setting up before. Welcome to the Hackathon, all the additional viewers. We're raising money, well, at this point, for Save the Children. This was initially a marathon to raise money to help our friend get to ESA, which is the European Speedrun Marathon. At this point, we've reached that goal, and all additional donations go to Save the Children. So, hope you enjoy the rest of the run.
Yeah, thank you. So thanks, Ranger. Okay, so I need to wait till 9 AM because that's when the market opens. And goodbye, Test Rayer. He has the third key for the you gotta shoot them in the head quest, so we actually collected all the 3 keys. And then I need to get to the market to kill Fleck, who is on the list for Strictly Business. Goodbye, Fleck. And I talked to Abraham Washington downstairs through the city. We sold the violin for him, and that's actually completes the quest Agatha's Song, and we sold him the Declaration of Independence, which completes the quest Stealing Independence. So a bunch of stuff happened, a bunch of quests got completed. And here comes my least favorite part of the run, so I need all the less RNGs for you guys. So this is the door I opened, hope you remember this. I just opened this door like half an hour ago. So I can void out here quickly, but I didn't void out quickly. And then, yeah. So this quest is called Riley's Rangers, and it's super annoying. You need to rescue some rangers who are stuck on the roof of the Statesman Hotel, and it's like a complete maze to get there. And yeah, this is usually where my runs die because the clips here are super hard for me for some reason. My PC couldn't handle the voiding outs here. So I discovered the Rangers compound just so I can fast roll back later. First, we can actually complete. Gotta shoot them in the head finally. So we actually need to talk to this guy to fix our weapon. Because if our gun breaks, then we can't use it anymore. So it's unfortunate.
Hey, what the hell did you wake me?
This one, and there we go. We're gonna... There we go. Missed something, but it's fine. And we turn in all these 3 keys and we completed the quest. And it's actually really important that you don't mess up the dialogue because you can hurt his feelings and he won't talk to you ever, so that's not good. There we go, did it. We can actually continue Riley's Rangers now. And we need to get to Vernon Square. Oops. Vernon Square. To access the Statesman Hotel. Just go OB here. Jump on this pile of rocks. And there we go. It saves like no time to access the ending here, the ending door, but it looks cooler because OOB is always superior to casual route here. There we go. And waiting out again. Oh man, stair clips are just the worst. I hate them. There we go. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, got confused there for a second. It's fine. Okay, here comes the part that I hate because these clips are super inconsistent for me and I don't know. Let's just do this. You're gonna see this a lot. Like I'm doing this quick save, quick loads a lot. Come on. This is the easiest one out of the two, one that I hate. There we go. GG. Oops. There we go.
Okay, I'm being told I'm pretty quiet on the donations. I apologize for that. We have got a $50 donation from iRockDude506, Moon2 Spy, Moon2 Dab, Moon2... I can't say that. Can I? Just a bunch of moon emotes. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your donations. So welcome, moon subs. But this is the hospital, I forgot its name. Swags knows it probably in the chat. And you need to go through this to access the Statesman Hotel roof. So it's like a maze here. And here comes a part where we go out of bounds to actually go through this area faster, otherwise it's like a maze and it's evoking an invisible floor here and it's kinda scary, but we did it, yay. But we need to get inbound, so we try to do that, okay. This is another part where you need to make a hard save, because if you void out here, then you will be teleported back in the beginning of this section, so I don't want to do that. So you can just wiggle yourself here and enter back, but come on. I need to reload this part and I do the backup. I don't know. Let's try it again. Come on. There we go. Here comes the part that I really hate, because I can't do this void out here ever. It takes minutes sometimes. Oh my god, this was super fast. Thanks guys for rooting for me. I guess you helped me. GG, honestly. Okay, so here's the roof. They are the captured.
Hey, you! Get your...
Captured Rangers, yes. And we picked up the fission battery at Vault 92 back like an hour ago. So we can fix that elevator. And that skips a major area here. We also had 75 repair skills because we repaired the first elevator, so it's like super fast, I guess. Need to kill all of the super mutants, otherwise the quest won't progress. So I just did that. And they will be like teleported here. And I'm pretty low on health, I guess, but I can heal soon enough. Just need to talk to Riley, the leader.
You look like you've been through.
There we go. did the quest. If all of the rangers die for some reason, which never happened to me, but the quest will fail, so you have to be super fast killing the super mutants. And Jefferson. Finally. So if you do this quest, if you killed all of the inside ones right enough, the scientists will be teleported inside. It's cool. So we talk to Dad now.
Here we are.
And totally nothing will go wrong. Don't worry, guys. So we have to do some menial tasks to just restore the power here. For Project Purity, it's pretty boring. Oh no, there we go. Okay, so we need to press this switch first, out of bounds. I'm gonna sleep here again in the same spot so I can re-heal. Oops. We need to go back to that. Get the second menial task.
Disembodied voice here again, with another $50 donation, this time from Lolly Snatcher, that says, I love Moon Moon subs. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay. So we get the fuses for replacing the fuse box. Also look at this. It's cool, right? We can avoid out again. Come on. There we go. There we go. And we can access the mainframe, as you heard. There we go. Flipping the switch again. Super hard job.
There are a few minor
Okay. So we need to drain the intake pipes. And this is the last menial task that we need to do. And obviously this is like... everything goes wrong. It's a happy end. And yeah, everyone will be saved and we're gonna have a nice happy ending in this game, right? We power up the machine there and water will be clean and that's it, right? Easy. We did it. Oh no, what's happening? This is unexpected. This never happened to me before. The Enclave is here. Okay, I need to handle this, guys. Sorry. Oops. I'm gonna do a trick here. Hopefully it works. Come on. This game work. Oh god. Hate this clip here. Come on. Okay. Never mind. You can actually just clip inside, but whatever. Okay, we need to kill this guy. It's super important. Need to kill the other Unclave soldier here. Gonna enter a cutscene here. And cutscenes are unskippable generally. Turns out if you talk to General Autumn with the third person interaction glitch twice, you can skip all of this stuff. And there we go, we just need to wait to that to sabotage the machine, I guess.
I grow tired. Almost ready.
Press F to pay distracts for Liam Neeson.
Run. Run.
Goodbye, Dad.
James.
Yes, he's gone. Okay. So we need to escort the scientists out of here because it's like super scary stuff. We're gonna do the Dr. Lee skip, which is my favorite one. And probably Swags really like this skip as well. Swags and I worked on this for a while. Swags is the other runner of this category as well. And this quest can be super long if you don't do the skip, so hopefully we get it. I try to concentrate on this one and explain it later. There we go, that was fast enough. Okay, so Dr. Lee is not dead, don't worry. You need to prevent her to access that terminal because she wants to open that door that's locked. And she's super slow there, like it takes like a minute to open that door. But it turns out if you are fast enough and access that secret door, before she reaches the terminal, you can just skip to the end here and they will be just teleported outside and the quest will progress. Yeah, she's just having a nap, don't worry. And there we go, we did it correctly, so GG. That's the quest Waters of Life done. And there we go, and we're gonna do our biggest sequence bit right now. Normally you need to look in the terminal in Citadel with the help of the Brotherhood of Steel, and you find a list of vaults where the GAC might have been, and you have to find the correct one, and spoilers, the GAC is in vault 87. It turns out you don't need to look at that clue there, so you can just skip that part and go to Little Lamplight right away. But the only thing that you need to do is talk to MacReady, because otherwise the quest will be soft-locked, so that's how we do this part for the main quest. Also, this is GNR quest, and we actually don't have to kill any of the super mutants outside, not even the behemoth. If you are fast enough, they just let you in. Otherwise, you have to kill them all, and it's slow.
The look on your face.
Good game design, right? So here's 3Dog, our good buddy. And he tried to give us the quest to collect the relay dish, but we already had the relay dish, so he's like super happy. And he gives us the key to the Washington Monument so we can install it. Yeah, it's all clear. Everything was pretty clear there. So there we go. This is the only terminal that you don't need to press the power button to exit. I don't know why. And this is a part where we take a nice, comfy elevator here. Really wish we could skip this part, but it's like 30 seconds, so it doesn't matter too much. Right. Almost there. Almost. Top of the Washington Monument. And there we go. Relay dish is installed. Back to GNR Plaza. By the way, the guys are still fighting outside, so 3Dog might be fleeing, so that can be annoying to find him sometimes. Hopefully he's in a right spot. Oh, it's upstairs, I guess. Oh boy, this is bad. Where is he? I think he's outside. Okay, this is new. This is completely fine. What? Where is he? Oh nice, he's never here. Please.
Hey, alright!
Oh, thank God. Okay. There we go, we completed the quest. He was just fleeing away from us. What a nice guy, right? Also, there's not much quest left, by the way, guys, so we are pretty pretty okay with our pace right now. We're actually doing the last side quest. Then it's all main quest after that. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Okay, we're gonna do this thing again. I don't know why I clipped you there. My mind was in another place. Okay, never mind. I guess we are in a too good pace, so I didn't want to go underestimate too much.
Why won't you just leave us alone?
Okay, so I have to get to the
You don't belong here anymore.
main thing there. This is the Trouble in Homefront quest where you get a distress signal from Amata that, you know, things didn't go well in the vault after you left, so you need to solve their problems again. And we're gonna solve their problems pretty hard. Shorty has died, that's good.
Why won't you?
That's the indication that we completed Strictly Business quest, because all of the residents died at Big Town, that I mentioned earlier. So solving their problems is just activating the self-destruction, because, you know, that solves their problems, obviously. That's like the best way that you can solve problems, just blow up their place. So that's how you complete this quest. That's about it for this. Also, what's really interesting here is that actually the layout of the vault is the same, even though the loading zones will be changed. So you can't actually COC warp back here like we did in the first quest. Then we escaped. Please leave. Okay. So you have to actually walk through here. Little lamplight. So all we have to do is the final quest. No, final main quests, I guess. It's not the final quest yet. Also, hi Cancobra. Cancobra is the other runner of 3D Fallout games. Shoutouts to him for finding a bunch of strats. Also, shoutouts to Swags the dog as well. Swags and Kang worked really hard on this category as well. So I talked to McCready here, and this is a nice glitch called Swimming in Air. So I made a quick save outside in the water, out of bounds, and if you reload that save state inside the water, in bounds, then you can actually just do this. Pretty cool. So this is the part where the any percent route and this category meets, because in any percent you can just run here and actually access both 87 faster, and you can actually jump inside of the main quest and complete the run, and that's how you do any percent. But any percent, I really hate any percent, let me tell you guys. I don't like that category at all, so this is much fun. Because, you know, it's still a speedrun and you still complete the quest, so it's fun, I guess, if you like longer speedruns. Okay, so I'm gonna do the safe strats here, because you can actually do the any percent strats, but just really bad at it again, because I don't like that category. So no rock boss. No rock boss, no out of bounds, back in bounds stuff. Just pure intended gameplay from now on. Oh god. This tower is really bad for clipping. This one is not. Okay, so we go above here, jump here, jump over an invisible gap and access this door, and void out, and actually getting the Gek now. So this is the one of the hardest parts of the run, so I need to concentrate. Actually make a hard save here. Because you can get a bunch of radiation here. And doing the safe stress, you can actually access this with the third person interaction, which is a perfect place to level up. And whatever. Yeah. And we void out, and we got the gag, and there we go. Okay, so you can get a bunch of radiation and actually die at the very end, so it's not ideal. And we get a scripted cutscene here. If you get the gag and try to escape, the Enclave gets you, so... This is a short cutscene, so if we have some donations maybe, now it's a time as well.
We don't have any donations at the moment now.
Okay. We're coming to the end of the game, by the way. We have 2 quests remaining.
Yes, sir. I'll have the text come down and remove it immediately, sir.
You're certain she's unharmed?
And one of them is just to escape the Enclave base, Raven Rock.
Prepare her for transport immediately.
And
Right away, sir.
then actually activating the purifier at Jefferson. So this guy has we're gonna tell him to hack off, skip a bunch of dialogue lines, and then you're actually in stasis, cannot move. Here's the president of the Enclave. I'll skip his dialogue. I'll space them out a bit because the president talks slow. And all of the stuff is in this locker, but we don't need that the stuff we have anymore. So we just run around naked.
Fall back to regroup. Retreating.
And here comes an also an any percent strat, which I'm kind of consistent with. It's a really hard clip. You have to clip out of bounds and then back in bounds immediately. It's called the presidential door clip, and hopefully we get this. And come on, and we got the backup, but it's fine. We got it eventually. So GG. Otherwise, you have to wait for this scripted like robot fight there to end, and then you can enter. Here's the president. He's a cool dude. He's gonna self-destruct soon, so... It also gives us the FEV virus, so... They try to blackmail us, or not blackmail, just suggesting that we should put the FEV virus in the purifier, so all of the mutants die in the area and only the purest Americans stay alive. But actually it's like optional, and you don't have to do this, so we're not gonna do that. This is pretty bad, and there we go. This is super cool. Okay, I got crippled. GG, GG. Okay, I lost speed triple, which is super bad. I don't have any stim packs left. Oh boy. Maybe I can sleep inside here. Or I can reload, maybe? I can't reload. Can't quicks. Maybe I can do this? Alright, let's try to do this, and maybe I just... No, I still have... Oh, I'm stupid. I'm actually stupid. Okay. Oh, we have to do this way. I guess we were 2 ahead of time, so... Yeah, I don't have any stim packs. Nice. Okay, nice crippling speed it is. I can reapply it, but I need my limbs to be fixed for that. Oh, okay, I love this game. I need to find a place to sleep Where can I sleep? I think I can't. Jeez. Oh. Do I have backups for this? I might have, because this is like pretty bad. I don't have backups for this. Okay, well, just gonna go with this. This is fine. This is completely fine. This is pretty good.
All I'm saying is, the longer we sit here, the more time they have to shore up.
So I need to enter this cutscene. I will try to find a solution for this. Maybe I will use some console commands, I don't know. So I'm not sure if I can do the final quest without speed triple, to be honest.
If the Enclave had
I just don't know the place where I can sleep, but probably I can sleep here somewhere, so I can
Honestly?
do this.
Yeah.
This is literally the final quest, by the way. But
Before we get started,
I really need like consistent stuff here, and I don't want to do this with crippled legs. This is kind of a bummer. I rarely got crippled there. I know it's a scary place at the end of Ravenrock. There we go. Okay. Think I can sleep somewhere here? No. Oh boy, this is awesome. No? I'm a bit confused now, but I think I can sleep there in one of these rooms, but probably not. I really hope this works. Oh, thank God. Okay. Try to fix this quickly, guys. Because I don't want to do this. Oh boy, that was a bummer. Right. Hope I'm not overestimate, but I'm probably not. So I think it's fine.
You've still got 8 minutes. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You're completely fine.
So I might need to quit the game because I can't get speed triple, and that fixes it. So let me just do that. Not main menu. Quickly do this. This is literally the last quest of the game. I'm bummed. But it's fine. We kinda saved the run. Come on. Okay, when I started learning this category, actually, before I finished the run, I died at the very end because I got so much radiation from the water. And I soft-locked, so that was another bummer back in the day. But we are fine, we can continue. Come on. Okay, so last quest. Getting back on track. So normally you have to deliver Optimus Prime, sorry, no, Liberty Prime, to fight the Enclave because there's an invisible war at the Jefferson and you need him or it to blow it up. But it turns out you can just skip this whole part and just run at the end and press some buttons and complete the main quest, and that will be the end of the run. So I guess get ready on time soon. This is the invisible war here. That is the thing that you can just it prevents you from going inside of Jefferson, but it turns out you can just clip inside, obviously. It's easy. Once I was stuck inside this pool here, and that's also a soft lock, so don't worry guys, it's like not a big deal. Okay, so we need to talk to Roland and Autumn, so we can press the buttons I mentioned. And that will be the end of the run. So get ready on time, just need to clip inside and press the code there. So 1, 2, 6, time.
Alright, that was a 1:34:40, so well below estimate.
Nice, thank you. Okay, so verifying the run
Good job.
is I have 30 quests done, and usually say goodbye with this, so before I say goodbye, just need to do this, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support, and thanks for all the donations. Wait. And this is Fallout 3, guys.